What's up, you guys? It is your boy HamzaConnection coming at you live. Welcome to the Journey Podcast. I just want to share an experience that I had recently. I'm gonna make a more in-depth video about it at some point. Hopefully, I'll see. I'm not quite sure about that, but basically, this video is about that experience. So, as you might know, it's Ramadan right now, so I am doing a dry fast. And even though I'm doing a dry fast, I still want to work out because I don't want to lose all the muscles that I have. So I'm still working out. So I went over, I worked out, and after that, I did my stretching routine after the workout. And I went in, took a warm bath, and then went in and took a cold bath. A cold bath. And this time, I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to really, really challenge myself. So I went in and I stayed there for a longer time than I usually do. And what I did this time was I really, really focused on my breathing. I really, really focused on my breathing. And as I was focusing on my breathing, I had just watched like this guy called Wim Hof, and he has this Wim Hof method where he could stay in ice cold water and all of that stuff. This one was just a cold shower, so it wasn't like freezing, but it was cold. It was the coldest setting you can have. And I stayed there for quite a long time after the warm shower. And I started just breathing, breathing deep, breathing deep. And at some point, I couldn't, it wasn't really something I couldn't really feel the cold that much. It wasn't stressing me as much. Like I felt like I could stay under there. And I had this amazing feeling inside of me that was like I was completely calm and I was very alert and aware. But it wasn't like aware with being like really, really alert and being anxious. No. It wasn't a nice calming alertness. Now you might be thinking like, how the fuck can you be calm and alert? I was like, it was like that, and I don't know how to describe it, but it was like that. I was calm and alert, and I really, really got present. It was amazing. After that breathing exercise, I went into the sauna, sat cross-legged, and wanted to meditate. And you may think that, what the fuck, dude? You went into the sauna? You've been fasting for like 20 hours without water, and you went into the sauna? And I was like, yeah, I wanted to try that with the present because I saw like, okay, cool. If I can control my internal, the external is not going to affect me as much. So I wanted to see if I could keep calm and if I could withstand the heat. But my body was very, very, very cold. So I went in. I couldn't actually feel it. I couldn't actually feel the heat. I could feel it a little bit, but not that much. And I stayed there for like a couple minutes, like 5. I think it was 7 minutes. I timed it like you had the timer thing. I think it was 7 minutes. Like there was 2 minutes back in the timer thing when I went in, and then I just flipped it around and I waited 5 minutes, and then I went out. I wasn't really focused on the amount of minutes, but I just wanted to like at the end before I went out, I wanted to see, hey, how many minutes were I there? So I basically meditated inside the sauna, and with that enhanced mental awareness I have from doing the cold shower a couple of minutes, I was just feeling so focused and so calm and so relaxed. Like I was like, whoa. It was an amazing feeling. I'm not exaggerating this with you guys. It was an amazing feeling. I was like, whoa. Like I didn't imagine that I would feel so good, but I was so calm, so relaxed. I wasn't tired. I wasn't anything. And I just like, I did like basically beforehand, I did like a full body movement with some squats, some bench pressing, some rows, and some shoulder presses and some ab exercises. And I did my stretching afterwards. So, and it was like, it was 20, and it was like 19 to 20 hours in the fast approximately with the dry fast as well. and I was just feeling so good in my body. Like I felt like I didn't need anything. I was just so aware of my breath, and it was this calmness. It was amazing. So I stayed in the sauna. I went out, and I went over and took a cold shower again. And this time, it like I've been super hot in the sauna. I just went in. I lost my cool for like, I don't know, a couple of seconds when I went in. But then I started breathing again like I did. And then the cold shower, it didn't seem that cold. And you have to remember that I went into the sauna. I stayed there for 5, 7 minutes. So I'm pretty hot by that point. And then going straight into the cold shower, I usually do that, and I usually there has to be some like force. I'm trying to like whew, to withstand it. But this time I tried to withstand it the first couple of seconds, and I reminded myself, hey, I gotta breathe like I did before. And then I started breathing, and I became calm again. It was almost like it was nice to be in that cold shower. So I stayed there. Can't remember how long, but I stayed there. And I was like, relaxed. After that, I went out, took my clothes on, and I felt so amazing. I felt so calm. And I was like, the timer, it hit. So I had to start like eating. And I had to go back to my mom because she had made food and stuff like that. And I was late, so my little brother called me and I was like, "Where you at?" And I told him like, "Oh, I'm still at the gym." And he was like, "What the fuck, man? You gotta go eat. We have been fasting." And at that point, I wasn't really feeling like I wasn't really feeling hungry. I was just feeling amazing. I was just feeling really, really well. So I went over, went back, took it very slowly. I really enjoyed my new state of consciousness. It was just amazing. Right? Everything seemed so cool. So I really just enjoyed it. I went in. I started grocery shopping because I wanted to have some things. I didn't stress to come back home, so I went out grocery shop and then came home. And somewhere along the lines where from the grocery shopping to going home, that deep inner calmness, it's sort of dissipated. But I didn't notice it now. But when I remember it now, when I remember back to that moment, it sort of dissipated. Like I wasn't as calm, and all of a sudden I didn't keep that mental grounded focus that I had. But it was just amazing. I really want to feel that again. It was just calming. It was like it was a really amazing experience. I don't know how to describe it, but I basically want to experiment more with this. But I basically want to make a video about it to document it right now, documenting my journey. So I guess like in this episode, there's not really like a lesson that I want you guys to look at. Maybe you can extract a lesson from this, but I just wanted to share like my story with doing that. So that was it for this episode. If you like the story and if you want to hear more of like my experiences, because I'm definitely going to post more about it and going to try and do more of these things. I want to experience that state of consciousness again, and I wanted to share you guys and share you guys the experience that I have and see. Like I don't know where this is gonna lead, but I really want to stay in that consciousness because that was just amazing. That felt so amazing for my body. Well, that was it for this episode. Hit the like button if you like the story, if you like my content, and hit subscribe to get even more content about this. So that was it for this Journey podcast episode.